Monsieur le maire, cher David, dear Salma, dear François-Henri, dear friends. So tonight, Thierry and I have the honor of presenting an award to two women who embody precisely what we are fighting for, Julianne Moore and Margherita Spampinato.
If there is one place in the world where stories truly come alive, it's here in Cannes. And once again tonight, we will celebrate those who make that possible, especially women.
Women in Motion, celebrating women in cinema, launched in 2015 by Kering in partnership with the Festival de Cannes. The Women in Motion program shines a light on women in cinema. Guided by an ambition to shift perspectives, this year sees Women in Motion celebrate 10 years of commitment and initiative to champion gender equality in arts and culture. 10 years of efforts to advance gender parity. This past decade, Women in Motion has encapsulated Kering's pledge to championing equal opportunities, which is a pillar for its internal policy. Concerned by women's underrepresentation in filmmaking, both before and behind the camera, and mindful that their voices and opinions were all too muted, the group sought to establish a platform for shining a spotlight on women in cinema. This marked the beginning of a pioneering program in 2015 as Women in Motion was born out of a partnership with the Festival de Cannes. Women in Motion's founding pillars? Well, through its awards, Women in Motion pays tribute to leading lights in culture and the arts, while also sponsoring emerging female talent. Its talks and podcasts provide an opportunity for prominent personalities to discuss the status and representation of women in their professions. Over the years, the program's support for exhibitions has proved vital in promoting females of many talent, helping to raise the profile of women in creative universe. The influence of Women in Motion is also felt through its presence at a number of global events, with partnerships aimed to endorse female talent and amplify their contribution. Let's see a little bit more about where Kering and the Festival de Cannes come from. This Kering and Cannes Festival story began in 2015 when they launched Women in Motion at Festival de Cannes in an effort to spotlight women in filmmaking, both before and behind the camera. In 2026, from May 12 to 23rd, Kering, through its Women in Motion program, returns to Cannes for the 79th edition of the festival, for the 11th consecutive year since signing its partnership with the landmark cinema event. Women in Motion continues its mission of shining a spotlight on women in film through its talk and awards. filmfestivals.com, Bruno Chatelain salutes on this wonderful initiative. 11 years is just the beginning, and the festival being 79 years old and kicking, I'm pretty sure we are here for many more decades of serving this mission of giving voices to women in film and celebrating equality. in this profession. I have been there. This, I believe, is my 40th edition of Cannes. I've been a witness of half of Cannes history. Kering has been a witness and a supporter, an active supporter, I may say, to Cannes for, let's say, 1/10. And I'm sure this is only the beginning, and see you for the next decades. My name is Bruno Châtelain. I'm the founder of filmfestivals.com. I was also someone with a big role in the film industry as marketing experts. I started as marketing director for Columbia TriStar Film Distributors. That was, the year was 87. I released hundreds of films, including Terminator 2, Rambo, Cliffhanger, Silence of the Lambs, Remains of a Day, Hook, Dracula, 3 films from Woody Allen, film from Scorsese, Time of Innocence, Coppola, actually 2 films from Coppola. I also enjoyed working on A Few Good Men. I cannot name all the films I worked, probably 200. I was, after this tenure at Columbia TriStar Film, I was asked to join and build, actually, a joint venture between 20th Century Fox and the local major player UGC, which we started in 1997. We very quickly became the second biggest player in the market, and waited a few years until the very big movies entered our lineup. That was the first one was Independence Day. The second one was Titanic. I stayed there as long as I could meet the demands of this position, and actually missed I lacked the ability to implement my marketing visions. In those days, 20th Century Fox had a motto which was they joined the executives from every territory in the world, and told us, this is the way we're gonna operate, guys. We here in LA design the strategy, you guys in the field implement and execute. I believe everyone was shocked hearing this when Jim Janopoulos said that. Everyone who had a little bit of history in marketing and distribution in territory outside of the US knew that the American strategy did not always fit the local market, and the films were sometimes appealing to different levels in various countries. Humor, for instance, doesn't travel well, etc. Meaning that when you are a responsible marketing person in a local territory, you know that you have to fight, to advocate, to try to impose a strategy that you believe is a better fit for your country. And they didn't want to hear that, because the films before these blockbusters were really not up to the level, and I think the pressure from Rupert Murdoch on the staff in LA was so big that they decided, that they probably prefer to try their own strategy than trust people in the field if the pressure was so big on their head that their position was at stake. And if someone tells me or tells some other person you're going to die, I believe they prefer to choose their own death. Well, this is a little bit tragic, but that's how bad the communication between head office and field was. I stayed as long as I could, and then was offered to launch filmfestivals.com. Remember, that's even before Google existed, and the website started as a directory of film festivals, then evolved into a website with editorial news about film and festivals. In 2006, my partner and I opened a platform that was more like a social network, a little bit like Facebook, where everyone in the industry could open a profile, present their festival as a festival organizer, or promote and self-promote their film, and try to benefit from the visibility we're offering, including the visibility on the newsletter. Newsletter being the most important component in our property. We reach out to 200,000 film professionals worldwide, segmented by all key professions: buyers, sales agents, media, festival organizers, producers, directors, other professions. And we reach out to them with the latest news coming out of the circuit. We call it the Festival Beat. We reach out to them every week.
scary.